리하 안녕하세요. 어서오세요. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. It is September 6th, a Friday. TGIF. 안녕하세요. 오늘은 6월이래. 9월 7일 토요일 오전 10시 11분입니다. 다들 어서 오십시오. 만타 리하, 마우스키바 리하, 라이퍼유크님 리하. 자, 오늘은 가타와 쇼조 3부 에피소드 3 Part 3를 하도록 하겠습니다. That's what we're doing today. Johnny B, thank you for the raid. Thank you very much. Raiders, welcome. Niha, niha, niha. Welcome, Raiders. Ranes Riha. Johnny B raid. Are you gonna pick one today? Pick one. Maybe. I don't know what you're talking about, but maybe. Delightfully degenerate raid. What are you guys doing? Alright. And so, Shawnee Bay. Welcome! Johnny B was doing some research on Genshin Impact. Research, huh? What kind of research? Waifuology. Oh, I don't think there's anything inherently degenerate about that. Anyway, we are continuing with Katawa Shoujo. I don't know what that means. But anyway. Let us start part 3 of the VN. 자, 3부 시작하겠습니다. Degeneracy is a state of mind, and my mind is full of debauchery. My goodness. Okay, I think that's perfect. It is only human to commit sin. No comment, as I am an elf. Alright, we were with this rambunctious classmate. Last time in Katawa Shoujo, Kenji did not No, last time in Katawa Shoujo, MC's Riz is so low that one of the heroines ran away when he talked to her. And then when he went back to the dorm room, his roommate didn't recognize him, or his dorm mate didn't recognize him. 아라님 리하 어서오세요. You're telling me bro got hit with a Riz deficiency not just once, but twice. What, 리하? Yes. Yes. Unfortunately, he is critically flawed. 자, 지난주에 카타와 쇼조에서 일단 메인 히로인인 한 명한테 말을 걸었던 이 주인공이 카리스마 스탯이 너무 낮아가지고 그 스탯 체크를 통과하지 못해서 여주가 그냥 도망쳐버렸습니다. 히로인이 그냥 도망쳐버렸습니다. 그리고 그 다음에 이제 기숙사에 돌아왔는데 너무나도 인상이 그 한글로 뭐지? 옅은지라 돔 같이 사는 기숙사 같이 사는 친구가 알아보지도 못했고. Oh yeah, and Kenji was talking about the feminist agenda. Slowly replacing all the males. Something about Japan having way more females than males or something, I don't know. You're telling me... Oh no, I read that. Bro thinks he's ballin', but he's not. He wishes he could be as ballin' as John Baller in Baldur's Sky. I think you guys chose to not interact with anyone. Isn't that what you guys decided on last time? 지난번에 아무랑도 이제 여주 히로인을 아예 안 고르기로 하지 않았나? 루트 안 가고 그냥 배드 엔딩이라도 보고 싶다는 듯이. Are you gonna get bad end then? We were going for the rot maxing. 야매. Forever alone. 평생 혼자인 엔딩을. We're all gonna be a wizard. One of us. 그게 맞냐고, is that right? Well, we shall see. Now wait, more importantly, who is in there? There's no club meeting today. She tries to curiously peek past me even though the door prevents her from seeing anyway. What's the situation? I don't remember. Did Hisao stay back to talk to the teacher? I think that's what happened. 남아서 이제 선생님이랑 얘기하고 가려고 했는데 얘네들이 온 거였나? What are you doing here? It took so long that we had to come check what's wrong. That's no good, Hit-chan. She wags her finger at me scoldingly. Tut tut tut. I found plywood, but everything else is still missing because you are tardy. Why is that our problem? I'm not even in the school student council. Oh, sorry, I got the things here. Was just going to bring them. I think you were up to some mischief, Hit-chan. Who was in there with you, I wonder? Misha signed something quickly to Shizune, pointing at her own ear a couple of times. Oh, right. He was with the art girl. 린. 그 미술부 애랑 있었잖아. 린이랑. 린? Shizune immediately pushes her way past me and opens the door into the classroom I just left. I can only imagine the shock she is experiencing. With Shizune's diligence and attitude, the insolence of daring to deface school property by sleeping on top of it must be too much to bear. Indeed, she stares at Rin, frozen in place apart from the slight but noticeable trembling of her shoulders. From the suppressed rage, I'm sure. Instead of blowing up, Shizune just takes a few deep breaths, adjusts her glasses, and slams the door shut, turning to sign furiously at Misha. Maybe she did blow up, but I can't understand it. She shoots a very loaded stare at me, too, as if it was somehow my fault that Rin is sleeping on one of the tables. 아니, 걔가 낮잠 자고 있는 게 도대체 왜 내가 알바지? Why are you mad at me? I hope she's not getting funny ideas about the reason of my tardiness. I don't remember how I voiced Rin last time. 저번에 린 목소리 어떻게 했더라? Also featuring on this episode is my glass of beer. Glass of my guava sour. So good. Drinking and going to school. Nothing can stop me. I think how this voice acted Rin last time. Hello. Rin's voice comes from the other side of the door, and it takes a few eye blinks to realize she might have trouble opening it. I open the door to find Rin directly behind it, looking at us with a half-interested, half-sleepy face. Hello. Miss Tezuka, what do you think you are doing? You absolutely are not permitted to use school property for such a disgraceful activity. It sure is suddenly crowded in here. I didn't know I was this popular. It's hard to say whether she's happy or unhappy about the turn of events. At any rate, she ignores Shizune and Misha's scolding, so they have no choice but to drop the issue. Shizune taps Misha's shoulder, points at Rin, and makes some quick signs. Popularity aside, please don't do that anymore. Anyway, how's your project going? Will it be done for the festival? Rin looks at them blankly, apparently at ease, under the pressure of Shizune's cold stare. The pressure Shizune's cold stare is putting on her. I keep wondering about that myself too. And I will think about it harder. As Misha signs her reply to Shizune, her face turns into an unsatisfied frown. Miss Tezuka, please try to take this seriously. It'll be a disaster if the wall looks like someone threw up their lunch on it. Rin nods assertively. Well, think more seriously. Misha actually giggles at that, but Shizune doesn't, not even after translation. She just shakes her head, takes the materials from me, and takes off with Misha in tow. Rin frowns thoughtfully as she looks after the retreating student council duo. How rude. It's true though, I must finish my project before the weekend. There will be dire consequences if I don't. The end of the world as we know it. Like weekends usually are, but more dire. Much, much more dire. Maybe I'll postpone my nap to unforeseen future. I'm about to ask what project she has and what are these apocalyptic consequences, but she walks back into the art classroom. Since you have nothing to do, would you give me a hand? This paint can doesn't fit into my bag, but I need it. She kicks lightly at a huge can of paint that's lying on the floor next to the table she was sitting and sleeping on. It lets out a dull clang. Being the gentleman I am, I naturally pick it up. Heavy. Yeah, sure. Where do you need to take it? Away. And with that, she takes off to the hallway, me and the paint can following since there's little choice for either of us. The hallway is quiet and empty now, with Shizune and Misha gone. So we too leave towards the stairwell at the other end. Every 10 or 15 or 20 steps, I have to change the can from one hand to another because the thin handle cuts into my palm. I hate that when that happens. 이제 무거운 거에 달려있는 핸들이 그냥 얇은 철사 이런 걸 때 손 너무 아파 진짜. 페인트 캔 이런 것들. At least it keeps my arms from tiring too fast. Ren strolls on beside me with an uneven pace that I have trouble matching. Or maybe I'm walking weird because of the extra weight. It seems one of us is constantly walking too slowly or too quickly, and I can't figure out which. Flights of stairs below, trouble appears in the form of the head nurse and his fox-like grin. Ah, Mr. Nakai. What a happy coincidence. Tezuka too, of course. He nods courteously to Rin, but does not acknowledge him back, then turns to me because obviously it's me who he had some business with. I find it so creepy how it looks like his eyes are like open here. 눈 뜨고 있는 거 같잖아 이거. Anyway, taking another sip of my sour. 제로스는 또 누군가요? 오늘은 커버렉스입니다님 리하 어서오세요. There is something I forgot to mention on Monday. I nod and wait impassively because I can't even begin to guess what he forgot. The feeling of the handle delving deeper into my skin doesn't make me feel enthusiastic about the interruption either. Just put it down, buddy. 아니 페인트 캔 그냥 내려놓으면 되잖아. You can just put the paint can down. 슬레이어즈 단발. 나 왜 슬레이어즈에는 그 여주랑 금발 남자밖에 생각이 안 나지? 단발이 있었나? 있었던 것 같기도 하고. It's about your medications. Since you haven't been that long on your current medications, there might be some unexpected side effects, which might require adjusting dosages or even changing to another kind of medication. So we will do a few tests regularly, but what I'd want is for you to keep an eye on everything in your condition that feels off. If you get what I mean. Nausea, headache, anything. And come see me if something happens. Alright. Sanada Warrior, Diha Diha. Sanada Warrior, welcome to the National Elf Association, thank y'all. And we grow another soul stronger. Another member stronger. So, how are you? Everything's fine? I give up and drop the can to the floor before answering him. Apparently this takes longer than my biceps can handle. I'm about to say something generic as an answer, but then I realize how often I've done that lately. Other people have asked me that too. Teachers and students here. My parents, visitors, nurses, doctors at the hospital. Everyone seems to be concerned about that. It's natural for a hospital, not so much for a school. Annyeong, Diha, hello. Except this school. This is a small school, and both the student base and the faculty seems to be very tightly knit. At least that's a feeling I'm getting. And this is not the kind of school that gets transfer students too often. The thought sends shivers up my spine, but I give a generic answer anyway. Ah, that's great. One other thing. My sources tell me that you've been at neither the school track nor even the pool. So I'd like to know if you have taken up exercising as I asked. Of course I haven't, but his way of inquiring gives me the feeling that I should have been running my ass off on the track since the very first day. You have people spying on me? Not as such, I just happen to know a few people. That's not the issue here, so don't try to slip out of it. Well, I was actually just doing some improvised weightlifting as an exercise. I pick up and lift the can and up and down a few times like some sad imitation of a bodybuilder, even though it's weighing down on my arms painfully. A stupid grin disappears from his face for a second, then comes back, like it was never gone. Tezuka, would you give us a second? The nurse grabs me by the shoulder without waiting for Rin's permission, which she doesn't need in the first place, and drags me aside. Creepy. The way he does this is creepy. When I told you to exercise, I wasn't joking. I understand that you're still on your first week and all, but please don't ignore the importance of this. The reason I'm coming down this hard on you is that habits are not easy to form. The more you slip and postpone, the harder it'll be. It's the same with everything like dieting. Can you promise me to be more serious about this from now? Guys, what do? Choose something for me. Maybe or yes. Are we going to be exercising hard? Or are we going to be hardly exercising? One. Maybe. We're lazy as hell. Maybe. No, I mean, It gives me a nasty sort of look when I say that, making me try to take back the word. I mean, I don't know. I'm still trying to get used to the school. I'll promise to try, though. You're not very convincing there, Hisao. Tip number 1. Medical professionals are not amused if you take their advice lightly. What's up with him? As if a day or two would make that much of a difference. I didn't do anything at the hospital either. Yeah, okay, sorry. He studies me for a moment and then shrugs, smiling again. Well, okay, that's more like it. If you go to the school track tomorrow morning, you'll meet my spy, who probably has no comms, offering consultation to you if you want to jog a little bit. Consultation? See you around. He leaves without a wave of his hand. With a wave of his hand and no answer. And I walk to Rin, who has been waiting idly against the hallway wall and staring at the pale lighting fixture in the ceiling. Even when I approach, she doesn't move her eyes off them. Are you getting medications for your heart thingy? Were you listening? It comes out more accusatory than I intended, accidentally lashing out on her. But even so, I don't really want to start talking about it. I just met her. I don't know her. It's not her business. The nurse seems to be happily ignorant about the confidentiality too. Talking about that kind of thing in public. But it's not Rin's fault, is it? I look up at her, suddenly feeling a bit guilty, but Rin just staring past my shoulder, quizzically, her head tilted like a bird's. I don't know why this is so hard for me. Feels like there is some inexplicable lock that prevents me from being more upfront about this. Yeah, they're for my heart. Will they make you better? No, not really. You just make me a little less worse. Ren keeps looking at me for a while longer, and she neither says anything further nor displays any kind of emotion I could discern. I'm thankful she doesn't. I think I'm still not quite used to all this. At the hospital it was easy, but I still haven't sorted my feelings about having to live a normal life with this disability. We leave the main building and Rin leads us onward, towards the dorm. We stop at the small patch of greenery in front of the dorm building. The dorm is built on a slightly elevated ground with a wall and a few trees that everyone has to circle around every time they come and go. It's probably the only inconvenient design in the school. The entire wall, made of the same kind of bricks as the building itself, has been covered with some sort of a painting. Most of it is still mere sketches, quick lines drawn with black and white against the grey plastering that covers almost the entire length of the wall, but some places look a bit more finished. There are human faces and legs and hands. I can't quite say what the painting as a whole might portray. Stacks of what seems to be paint cans are arranged in a pile on the ground, beside the wall. See, the left side is hardly off the ground yet. It's because I couldn't get in the mood yesterday, so I gave up and went to meditate instead. Then it was suddenly morning. Just like me. Wait, you mean doing chores? I'm just gonna have to take a little nap. I mean medicate, yeah. meditate. I have to work on it, but the guys from the art class are helping with the negative spaces and base surface whenever, which is a problem. It's easier to paint big areas if there are a lot of people with hands. The reach is better, and it's faster too. She goes on a tangent about a tangent, waving a little with her arm, or whatever of it there actually is, to demonstrate even though I got the point already. But Rin had less hands, that's why it's a problem for her. The white cotton of her sleeve flaps around, and it makes me think it could look sadder than it does. But it makes me feel out of place, like almost every tangible reminder of the student base's special properties has in the past few days. This girl doesn't notice my dreary feelings, of course, or the fact that she lost me a while ago already, and just keeps on blabbering. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, if there's something I need to figure out and then figure that out before it's too late or all hope is lost. Holy figure outception. Why would the hope be lost? Because paint has to be painted, and then it has to dry, and then it has to be painted over with another kind of paint. It takes time. She finally stops, apparently thinking she made some kind of a statement that makes sense. I think it's best to start from the top. So this is your project, you did this. Yes, all of it. Yes. Nice, but I stumble with my words, suddenly feeling like I've walked straight into the minefield of political incorrectness. It's okay, you can say it. I probably won't get mad. I blush hard. I don't really know what would be the right thing to say, if any. It feels that I'm way more sensitive than Rin is, though. This is really awkward. So I want to ask, how do you paint without hands? 가장 부적절한 얘기를 해보라고. 그래서 손 없이 어떻게 그림을 그리는 거지? See, I'm an easy person to talk to, right? What's my feet? 발로 그린다고 하네요. I almost guessed that already, but isn't that hard to do? You're good at guessing. Anyway, I don't think it is, but maybe I'm used to it by now. I can't get my mind around the fact that she could be an artist, but seeing how adept she was using her feet to eat, I figure painting might not be a problem either. 먹을 때도 발 사용해서 먹으니까 Neither of us has anything more to add to the subject. The afternoon light works pretty well. I was afraid it would look too flat. Oh wait, it's Rin speaking. The afternoon light works pretty well. I was afraid it would look too bright, but it's not like that after all. I think it's actually pretty interesting. I wanted to see what it looks like in dim light. Do you think it's flat? Well, paintings tend to be flat. Not like that flat, you know, flat. Like some people are, no substance, no meat, where there should be some. I know a few girls who... Okay, I get it. But I couldn't really tell. I'm not that good with art. I can't name many artists or artistic terms, so I don't really have anything to say. Rin shrugs her shoulder at that, saying you suit yourself without saying it, and puts up looks up at the sky as if trying to look for something up there. How the heck, bro, got negative Riz? Ah. Yeah. It's got negative Riz and rolling a negative roll every time. Amazing. I didn't think I'd get any actual work done, but if you give me a hand with the paints, I could do a little before it's too dark. 어몽어스 뭐에 화갔다고요? 도대체 어디를 봐서? I wanted to get a halogen lamp, like the one they have at the sports track, but there aren't any. Ren sure is to recruit my help, as was Shizune. It really makes me feel that the festival is such a big project that every pair of hands is needed. 발이 없어서. Oh my god. Why not? I'm not really sure if I can be of any help though. Just mixing some paints. You can do that probably. Do you have motor control problems like, you know, those people who have some? Cerebral palsy maybe? Not that I know of. I get it. Her thingy has nothing to do with that. It gives me a sly look for no reason. No, it doesn't. Let's do it then. So she sits on an empty wooden box and very naturally picks up a wide brush between her toes of her bare right foot. I open a few of the cans and pour some beer, some of the contents into shallow bowls for mixing. The thick paint flows lazily from the can to the bowl like syrup. I mix them, creating funny, hypnotic looking swirl patterns that melt quickly into each other to form a new monotone hone. Monotone hone, yes. Monotone hue. Ren sets to work every now and then asking me for a hand with something or the other. Give me some of those hats. You put the beer cans in for hands-free drinking. Yeah, one of let's see if I can find it. Beer can cap. Yeah, one of these, one of these. I always thought that these were so weird. Is it really that hard? It's not that hard to use your hands. Oh, that's not MC Kun. That's not MC Kun. MC Kun is not drinking out of the paint cans. I like to think that it is. MC Kun looks different. He looks like a generic VN Pro tag. Remember Mr. Krabs? He was number 1. Speaking of which, I saw someone upload an entire episode. No, I mean entire movie. The entire movie of the first SpongeBob movie on Twitter today. Crazy. The entire 1 hour and 30 minutes or something of it. Finding different brushes is easy enough, but mixing the paint to be the exact tone this girl is apparently seeing in her head is a frustrating ordeal. She wants precision down to the last millimeter before she is satisfied, but her instructions are obscure at best. Is Riel pirated SpongeBob movie? No, I've not pirated SpongeBob movie. Was Scarlett Johansson VAing the princess? I don't remember. Who was Scarlett again in the SpongeBob movie? Princess. I don't remember the plot or any story details. Anyway. Add half a splash of green. I crouched down to pick up the can of brighter green. The other green, this green. I carefully pour some of the other green paint into the mixing bowl. Oh, that's almost a whole splash, more white. Is green a good color to add? Plankton stole the king's crown, so SpongeBob and Patrick have to retrieve it. Yeah, I don't remember. No idea, you're the artist here. A hint of smile appears in the corner of her mouth. Do you lack an opinion? No, just that I have no idea. It's okay, because I just got an idea. Add more white. With this exclamation, I pour a minuscule amount of white into the bowl and mix it. It looks slightly whiter. This all gives me major NPC vibe. Probably is, and we are all just AIs in his little NPC head, telling him to do wizard things. Bro's the MC and still has no personality. That's what MCs are supposed to be like. That's not good. It has to be like the color when you wake up and you know that you saw the meaning of life in your dream but can't remember it. He's just like me, for real, for real. 갓 양말 받은 새하얀 맨발로 페인트 브러쉬를 짚고 그림 그리는 거 완전히 쿠엔틴 타란티노 버전. Oh my god. Yeah, it's too bad there's no cutscene here with Rin on her back with her foot raised, with her bare foot raised, holding a paintbrush. Maybe it's yellow. Despite the impossibility of mixing a color like the change of seasons or any other nonsense that's being imposed on me, I find myself enjoying it more than I thought I would. Seeing a painting being born on the plastered wall feels like magic. I don't know, it looks like there's no progress. I spend the moments I have between mixing paints crouching down on the paving and just looking at her work. Feels slightly intrusive at first. Whoops. Like breaking some imaginary intimacy. But Rin doesn't seem to mind the least bit. Maybe it's just in her head, in my head. Her entire presence emits a completely different air as she impatiently works the details, adding layers of paint on top of other layers of paint. Steadily moving her foot across the wall to add new shapes. Yeah, we really deserve a cutscene here. 아, 진짜 이 컷신이 있어야 되는데. Yale brows. When I manage to produce a passable mixture of paint, the rare smile on her face is oddly rewarding. We all want to see the feet, huh? No, I want to see the legs. Apart from the few words when discussing paint mixes, neither of us say a word for the longest time. And even those short discussions soon evolve into a shorthand, both of us developing and using weird impromptu code words for various paints and hues. Both of us developing and using weird impromptu code words for various paints and hues, as if there was some need to conserve words and breath and sound. We stay there late into the evening until it becomes too dark to paint properly. Eh? Oh, okay. Wait, the day's over just like that? No Kenji craziness today? I'm so disappointed. A sound of an alarm pulls me out of fitful slumber and into the unpleasant state of wakefulness. Oh yeah, by the way, school started, eh? How does it feel to be back at school? 개강하지 않았나? 북미는 다 개강했는데. 개강해진 느낌이 드십니까, 닌겐? Is anyone back at school? I know one person, one member who's back at school, but aside from that, I don't know. The sound of an alarm pulls me out of a fitful slumber and into the unpleasant state of wakefulness. I linger under the blanket for a few minutes, gathering energy to rise up while making excuse as for why I already haven't. 리엘 직급이 얼마나 되길래 그런 개그 치는 거예요? 현해협 행정실장입니다만. Honestly, I wouldn't mind staying here for all day. School is surprisingly exhausting after a long pause, and the culture shock still has not faded, I think. Still, despite getting an impression that skipping class is easy here, I don't think they're going to let me get away that easily. And the nurse is bound to keep breathing down my neck with the talk of exercising as well. 골목대장. 아닌데. So eventually I do rise up, swallow the morning medications, and put on my old soccer clothing. Thanks to my condition, I was exempted from taking part in gym classes at Yamaku. Is there anyone who's not exempted? So I didn't get issued with a gym outfit. Interesting. I'd order some to cover such a contingency, but wearing my old soccer clothes is kind of nostalgic. I can't use them for that anymore, so maybe they can get a new life this way, a bit like me. Seems a bit stupid of me, really, but I suppose this way, at least, I can tell the nurse honestly that I'm doing something about my health. Not that I was much of a runner to begin with. That bed looks so realistic. Yeah, just a photo with a filter. Or filters. Can't hurt to try, I guess. I can't believe it. What, that the backgrounds were photos? I'm surprised to discover that I'm not the only one present at the track. Not just that, but it's a face I've seen before. The prosthetic-legged girl who bowled me over in the hallway yesterday is running on the track lithely, like a half-mechanical gazelle. What's her name again? It was a short one, but I can't remember. This isn't realistic. They have a football field in Japan. American football, rah! Freedom! 여러분, 아실지 모르겠는데 이게 이제 미식축구 스탠드입니다, 이게. 이 윗부분이. 아랫부분에 축구 스탠드랑 합쳐놓은 것 같네. Looks like they mixed a football goal with a soccer goal. Have you seen Eye Shield? No. 본 적 없음. 뭔지는 아는데 본 적은 없습니다. Probably watched a solid season of that. Huh. Yellow card issue to Real foul play. Huh? She seems to be running laps at a somewhat easy lope. Her pathetic legs clacking rhythmically on the hard track surface. I wonder what reason she has for running this early in the morning. Maybe it's something akin to mine. And the nurse is oppressing the poor girl to jog just like he is oppressing me. I certainly wouldn't be here if it weren't for my health, and his prompting me to do so. She wants to be fit, probably. 아이실드 보면 일본에도 미식 축구장 필드 많다고요? 아, 그래? 그런가? And even with things being like they are, it's only because I wanted to get out of the way early. The fact that I would be less likely to encounter someone who would witness my pitiful attempts to get in shape was merely a happy accident. Sometimes I think of going to gyms, but then I think of this, running into other people, and just decide, no, it's not worth it. Why did we get all the pop-ups? This game's so weird. 대체 왜 스팀 팝업이 다 나오는 거지? Rial, you don't run in the gym. You run on the treadmill. Yeah. I didn't say I run in the gym. What if it's an indoor track? I feel like that would be an indoor track, not an indoor gym. Okay, how about this? Do I still get Steam pop-ups? Someone on my Steam list go do something. Well, I guess I could just log out of my Steam friends thing. Okay, that didn't show up. But I think that usually doesn't show up. Mandadora playing Helldivers 2. Busted! Oh hey, that didn't show up again. But it might be because I wasn't focused on Katawa Shoujo. Anyway, I'm just gonna sign out of Steam friends. Sticker. Alright, I'm offline. Bro got caught not watching Real stream. I should be on the primary monitor and anything else on the secondary monitor. Busted, I say as I play Warframe. Imagine not having multiple full-screen Real streams on Twitch, YouTube, and Chijijik. Yeah, you gotta have 3 streams. That's the only path. Real, you are on the small screen on my end. I can't believe it. I'm gonna quit streaming. I guess I'm just a side screen kind of streamer. Sayonara. Sayonara, cruel world. Anyway, let's go back. I leave, but it seems that my former assailant noticed me on her last lap. Goodbye, Nara. No, I'm not going. He waves at me cheerfully and jogs over. Good morning, your name is Hitao, right? She grins, seemingly pleased that she remembered my name. You may not remember me though. Emmy, I knocked you over in the hallway yesterday. Miss Ibarazaki? She imitates Misha imitating Shizune, failing to get the same kind of subdued lilt into her high-pitched voice. She did that on purpose? What a shrewd person. How could I forget such a blunt introduction? Emmy has a decency to look vaguely apologetic for a moment before giggling. Yeah, sorry about that again. Well, so long as you don't make a habit of it, I suppose I'll be fine. Great. I'm not sure she realized I was joking. So the spy consultant the nurse was talking about, is that actually you? That's right. Oh. I was expecting someone from the nursing staff, to be honest. What, are you saying it didn't look like I could be a spy? No, this is more like a relief. I was afraid he would have someone to watch my every move. Unless you're here to do exactly that. No, I'm here for my own reasons. The nurse just asked me if I had seen a messy-haired transfer student. It looks like he's kind of lost around the track. So, why are you down here? Emmy strikes a dramatic pose. Training. For what? Track. Ah, I see, you're on the track team then. Emmy nods enthusiastically. Oh my god, she's so cute. She's probably the cutest in terms of just like the standing art. 얘가 진짜 일러가 제일 잘 뽑힌 것 같아요. 이제 이게 여러 명이서 같이 만든 거 가지고 그 스탠딩 일러도 다 제각각이거든요. 일러래가. 얘가 제일 잘 뽑힌 것 같아. Feel she has the best illustration. Cutest. She's just training to be static. I'm glad she doesn't have blue fur all over her. Yeah. Yeah, I'm one of the better runners too. And modest about it too. Hey, you should join up. It's good exercise, you know. Apparently 10 minutes of running a day is enough to make a dramatic health improvement. And it's just like diminished return from that point. 하루에 이제 10분씩 달리기를 하면은 건강에 아주 큰 그거를 줄 수가 있대요. 영향을. 그리고 이제 10분 이상 달려봤자 그 이제 뭐냐, 한국어로 뭔지 모르겠는데 diminishing return 이라고 합니다. I think that much activity is probably out of the question for me. Now, I'm not even sure if I really like running that much. Plus, I'm just not into organized sports, you know? That's true, I never even really got that much into soccer. I mean, I'd run around with my friends and all, but that was really the only reason I ever played. 수학체감 이라고 하네요. 10분 이상 달려도 하루에. 그 하루에 10분 이상 달리면은 건강에 도움이 되는 거는 수학 체감일지 몰라도 그거는 확실히 늘어나지. 하루에 더 많은 시간을 밖에서 보낼수록 차에 칠 확률이 높아진다는 그것이. 게으름뱅이들의 핑계죠. 그럴 리가요. I wasn't for the glory to be found. It wasn't for the glory to be found in the field, that's for sure. Emmy seems to understand my meaning. I see. Not that into the whole organization thing. But now that you're here, I guess we're going to run together, huh? 뭐야, 꼬시는 거야? 저 표정 봐. Why is she acting so cute? Trying to win me over, I see. What? Sure, I guess. Emmy seems pleased. Are you going to warm up? Real men don't warm up. Oh no, you always should warm up. Baddies howl. Oh. I just got scolded. She scolds me enthusiastically, but then smiles and leans closer. I hate warming up too. She laughs suddenly. Heck, I don't even have to stretch my legs. As if to confirm her statement, she bounces up and down a couple of times, giving a passing impression of standing on a pair of springs. Her leg blades seem to be quite elastic. Let's go. So we both take off around the track, and I can immediately see she wasn't lying about being good at running. Emmy moves slowly, throwing herself into the run with a sort of wild abandon. 나도 너처럼 발에 스프링 달았으면은 웜업할 필요 없어. 라고 하겠냐? Find myself concentrating more on running properly. Frankly, I don't remember if there's any particular form for running, but I can't help but feel like I'm doing it wrong somehow. I feel awkward in comparison to Emmy, who never seems to break stride. I don't think I want to do this anymore. I'm really not feeling up to more than a couple of laps today, and I'm slow to walk pretty quickly. 그래서 더블 콧이 아니고 싱글 콧이라고 했잖아요. 그거 아십니까? 영어에서는 그런 차이 없다는 거. Deja vu intensifies. What deja vu? Anyways, that's not hariha. Random nitpick, but the try games plus demos category. I tend to see itch.io type streams use that. I forgot that exists. Game plus demos. Done. Emmy keeps running and doesn't seem to notice I've stopped until she passes me a second time. You'll never follows rule. 그건 규칙이 아닌데, 카테고리는. She quickly skids to a halt. Quickly skids to halt. Holy smokes. She quickly skids to a halt, breathing steadily in contrast to my own somewhat gasping demeanor. Oh, deja vu, the Eurobit. Deja vu. Kind of want to watch more Initial D right now. I've gotten to the part where oh my god, Takumi beats the Red Suns. Finished already. 극초반이잖아. 네, 한 8개인가 10개밖에 못 봤어요. I hang my head ruefully. Yeah. I'm not in a very good shape right now. Emmy nods and then grins at me again. She seems to do a lot of smiling. That's why she's so cute. Well, the important thing is you started, right? Next time you just have to try to hold out longer, and then longer and longer, and eventually you'll be great. Oh my god. I'm just gonna take her home. And make her my my waifu. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. But I think right now I'm going to go get ready for class. Too late? What do you mean? Criminal mind. No! Shouldn't you do that? Emmy shrugs unconcernedly. Emmy's already my waifu. No! But you see, there are actually many copies of Emmy, but this one is mine. Nah, I've got plenty of time. I noticed that she's not wearing a watch. Are you sure? Another careless shrug. Alright, this was before the age. No, it was around the time that smartphones were coming out. This was at the iPhone 1 and Android 1. Android HTC 1 days. 정말 범죄적이네요. 아니거든요. Not really, but I've got to finish my routine. See you later, Hisao. Yeah, see ya. Apart from feeling more tired than before, I don't think I accomplished anything today. I'm so out of shape, it's embarrassing. The Windows phone, that was not for another 2 years or so. 2012년이면 아이폰 6인데. 아닌데. 계산을 어떻게 하시는 거죠? 맞나? 근데 이건 2012년 아니거든요. 이거 2007년에 만들기 시작했나? 나온 건 2009년이고. So, are you leaning towards 0% feet or 100% feet? I can't believe you just did that. 성상님, 성상, 선생님? 아, 2009년에 뭐가 나왔네. 에피소드 1이었나? 2009년에 나온 게? 어쨌든 간에. 색리하. I'm leaning towards 0% feet. Yeah. But I also like Lily. The whole thing might have been a waste of time. I'll find some other way. Are you on a race today? No, I was just warming up. Just doing a couple of laps in the morning. Not warming up, just exercising. 09년에 아이폰 3GS 샀는데 그때 이미 할 거 다 했음. 나는 스마트폰 2010년까지 안 샀는데. 2010년에 LG 거 화면 3.3인치? 3.6인치? 옵티머스 전이었을걸요. The whole thing might have been a waste of time. I'll find another way. I head back to the dorms to wash and change into my uniform, trying to resist the urge to take a really long and hot shower. I'm tired from all the running, so I just want to unwind, but I don't want to break my slowly building routine of getting to school before the morning rush. 빨간색이었어요. 마음에 들어서 산 거는 이거 그냥 싸가지고. 그게 진짜 쌌는데 100달러도 안 했던 100달러였던가? 그 정도밖에 안 했던 것 같은데. 그 전에는 노키아 사용했습니다. After taking a long shower anyway, I dry myself off and get out of the stall to put on my clothes. I think we're gonna run into Kenji again. 여기서 켄지 또 나올 것 같은데. Of course. Out of nowhere. A shadow appears. Within the mist, looming and radiating malicious intent, it bursts through the fog. Stop, Big Mac. Oh, what are you doing here? What the hell? You scared me. What's your problem? I should be asking you that. I've been looking for you all over the place, man. What do you mean all over the place? I want to ask if he's been looking for me like that, stark naked. But hold my tongue back. It's already censored. What are you doing? You never know. You never know. 켄지랑 니엘이랑 안경이 똑같네. I can't believe Kenji has the same glasses as me. I finally realize I'm still naked too and quickly hold up my shirt in front of me, but Kenji doesn't seem to notice a thing. His glasses are fogged up, but then why doesn't he wipe them off? Is his vision so bad that he's perpetually seeing through fog? It's like he's perpetually seeing through fog. You know, your room, and yeah, that's it. Hey, I mean, I still had to get up though. Whatever, it's not that important. Can I borrow some money? He puts on an innocent face and looks away, trying very hard to look very casual. It doesn't work. He's as transparent as his window pane-sized glasses. Talking neutrally like this, wearing nothing feels awkward. Actually, somehow it's even more awkward to be naked in front of someone when they can't see me being naked. To say nothing of the fact that he's naked as well. Finally made it to KS stream at work. Welcome. I try to brush the feeling off. With little success. Money? Sure. Awesome. Wait, why do you even need it? Can't you just give it to me because I had the goodwill to not run through your pockets while you were in the shower? What? I could have, but I exercised restraint. And in the end, isn't it the thought that counts? Come on, be a pal. 자, 도대체 어쩌자는 거지? 아니, 내가 샤워실에 있는 동안 내 바지 주머니를 안 뒤졌으니까 고맙게 생각하고 돈 좀 달라고? I missed the last stream by minutes. Yab. Well, I hope you caught the VOD. This makes no sense. If it's the thought that counts, I should withhold payment, since his thoughts were so clearly impure, and his intentions are probably even more sinister since he can't tell me what they are. I say as much to him. I'm offended, man, but if that is your game, then fine. I guess I have no choice. I want to order a pizza, and I already have most of the cost of the pizza. I need your help for the rest. Yo, it's like $7 7:30, 8 a.m. What the hell? Why are you ordering a pizza? I get some of the pizza too, right? No. Are you serious? Yeah, I would give you some, but you have class. You don't have time to eat a pizza. What about you? I'm not going to class. I have to wait for the pizza and pay the guy. And then eat it. It's not easy. You have to obtain the pizza stealthily. If you don't, everyone will see you. And then the pizza, they will ask for a slice. It's a hard world out there. Everyone wants a piece. Then you're left pizzaless in an unforgiving world. It's happened before, that's how I know. Every day I plan my vengeance, so that when the people who wrong me order a pizza, I will be there. Ever vigilant. Kenji strikes a dramatic pose completely without irony. But yeah, I only need like 400 yen. Please, you're my only hope. I can't go outside and buy my own pizza, it's too far. My pizza place got BOGO pizza on Tuesdays. Don't know what my Pizza Hut has. They have daily pizza too. Today was chicken, I think. I try to go out unless it's I try not to go out unless it's absolutely necessary. Let me tell you what happened the last time I went. Excuse me, I went down without carefully planning out in advance. 위에 피자 주간 시간표도 외우고 있나요? 북민 기본 수양인가? 그건 아니고 제가 오늘 피자를 먹어서. Yeah, I had a pizza tonight. I guess I'll order some pizza. Neko Mimi on off tactical redeem. Covers more. I was outside, I can't remember what I was doing. Something, standing, maybe wondering how I got there. And then out of nowhere it happened. Like a flash of lightning, splitting the sky. Like how you split a sandwich into two equal pieces to make it more manageable to hold and eat. A bird crapped on my head. That was the second most shocking moment in my life. What was the first? Oh bro, you're not supposed to ask that. You're gonna make Kenji talk for longer. He ignores me and keeps going. I want to grab him and shake him. Is he just trying to keep momentum? I'll go with that, even if it's more likely he just didn't hear me. It is like in the openings to some kind of an anime show. You know, how there is always a part where the main dude is fighting his rival, and they fly at each other and clash swords, and there's like a big dramatic colored auras and zoom. It is like that, but with poop. Okay. Suppressed childhood trauma. I just remembered a bird crapped on my arm once. I've never been crapped on by a bird, but my backpack has. My bike also had. So yeah, I need some money, please. Don't leave me hanging, man. I only need like 1,000. You said 400 earlier. 아깐 400이라며, 씨. I thought it was 400. Okay. What? I'll pay you back, I swear. You better. That's what it means to borrow stuff. He only needs 1,500. Real stream now. X. I don't know. I don't know when I'll be able to pay you back. You have 1 week. Ah! Kenji winces and makes a noise like a dying cow, a particularly disturbing fact, given that his baton is conducting freely. Ah! You're not supposed to be so tight-assed about money between brother-in-arms, man. Men have it bad enough as is. Did you know that male porn stars only make about half of what female porn stars make? Wait, bro just got his baton out? No, the baton was out already. Cause they're in shower. No, let me rephrase that. They are in a shower room. They're not in a shower together. 시대가 시대니까 야라나이카 레퍼런스다 한데. That doesn't mean anything unless you're a porn star. So maybe I'm a porn star on the side, struggling to make ends meet as I fight the feminist agenda. And you can't even spot me your crumbs, you bastard. Nobody understands. Nobody. Rocking out, as they say. Man's a freak, but I respected. Wouldn't feminists be against pornography in the first place? This feminist agenda stuff again? You're crazy, dude. Go touch grass. This stuff is important. I can't say that you don't give a shit, but this is serious. Here, feminists are a dangerous enemy. Make no mistake. You take them lightly and you'll wake up in the morning with a knife in your back. Bam, out of nowhere. How do you wake up in the morning if someone stabbed you in your sleep? Women are terrible at stabbing. Oh my goodness, this guy is so terrible. T-side with default Glock type of energy. Ah. I am tempted to real spin. I thought you just said, don't take them lightly. That's why Real just shoots you instead. Yeah, don't come at me with a Glock. I got my 5.7. Well, I mean, don't take them lightly for the big things. Individually, they're not a threat. But if there was some kind of war, like a big war with men on one side and feminist forces on the other side, it would be pretty ugly. Lowe's 1911 was malicious intent. Good thing 1911's not in Counter-Strike. They really should add it. Make it strong. Like 4-hit body hit. Or even 3. Isn't 5.7 ammo super expensive? That's why I only buy 5.7 in a video game. Bro is a 4chaner self-insert. Yeah, seriously. Real's rich enough to afford that. No, I'm not. I wish. And that day will come when the feminists come out of their current central top secret worldwide feminist headquarters and say it's on now, mofos. They're being ridiculous. There's no big worldwide feminist headquarter building. Where would they even hide that? I mean, it'd have to be massive. You couldn't hide that on Earth. Someone would notice a big fortress with women only in it. Who said it's on Earth? I turn away from Kenji and start practicing frowning faces in a mirror so that I can figure out what kind of frown will best express my emotions. You can't see me from that distance anyway. Which unfortunately means he just keeps on ranting without any regard to sense or sensibility. Yeah, there's a war going on now. A war not many know about, but it's a great one that will one day boil over and encompass all of the known world. Then we will have to pick sides. We will have to make a stand. In fact, it's happening right now. This line reminds me of the Flowbot song. Let me see if I can find the lyrics. The song is called There's a War Going On for Your Mind. There's a war going on for your mind. Media mavens mount surgical strikes from trapper keeper collages and online magazine ranks. Cover girl cutouts throw up pop-up ads infecting victims with silicone shrapnel. Worldwide passenger pigeons deploy paratroopers. Now it's raining pornography. Lovers take shelter. Post-production debutantes pursue you in NASCAR chariots. They construct ransom letters from biblical passages and bleed mascara into the holy water supplies. There's a war going on for your mind. I love that. I love the rhymes in that. It's pretty fun. Never mind, there is no rhyming. What the heck? It flows so nicely though in the song. Anyway, back to the VN. Kanji is self-insert for Francis E. Francis E. 2? Is this a quote from Cruelty Squad? No, this is a Flowbot song. That was a Flowbot song. Slow down there, Senator Armstrong. Gangster computer god worldwide secret containment policy. Ah, rambling. Maybe I should just read the entire thing now that I've started reading the lyrics. Where were we? There's a war going on for your mind. Industry insiders slang test tube babies to corporate crack as they flash logos and blast ghettos. Their embroidered neckties say stop snitching. Conscious rappers and whistleblowers get stitches. Made out of acupuncture needles and marionette strings, there is a war going on for your mind. Professional wrestlers and vice presidents want you to believe them. The desert sky is their blue screen. They superimpose explosions. They shout at you. Pay no attention to the man behind the barbed curtain nor the craters beneath the draped flags. Those hoods are there for your protection, and the meteors these days are the size of corpses. There's a war going on for your mind. Psst. My young self loved that album. Wow, that's from 2007. Damn. 2007년 곡이었네. Anyway, actually back to the VN. Imagine it, the bloody battlefield, a vicious conflict without end. I almost gave up. When I thought this cause was silly, when I grew tired of the bleakness of our fight, when I mistook the time the power went out for a feminist raid, and thought the end was near. Sing it. It's actually not sang, it's just spoken, so it's gonna sound exactly the same as how I just did it. But then I realized that if I gave up, it would be all over. And I was like, whoa. And I knew I had to get serious because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. It's about duty. Call of Duty. Must be a pretty crappy movement if it all hinges on one naked guy ranting in a bathroom at another naked guy. So, can I have the money? It's blocking the way out. It's getting cold because I'm still naked. And I want to go to class, so I agreed to spot him the money. Awesome, thanks dude. We should go bowling later on. Bowling? Yeah, it's the ultimate sport. There are almost no women bowlers either, making it the manliest sport. Oh my goodness. Bowling. Bowling. Should I wear my pink bowling shirt with matching shoes on the pastel green with flower accents? There are bowling clothes? Maybe. Nico, it's your cousin, Roman. Let's go bowling. Is that from GTA? I recognize the names, but I don't know, because I haven't played GTA 5. Anyway, you had better pay me back. I can pay you back in stuff, right? I don't have the time to ask him to elaborate on what that means. I don't know, I have to get to class, you're kind of in the way. Oh, sorry, I don't want to hold you up. And I have some stuff to do myself. The time has come. What time? It's from GTA 4. Okay, I haven't played GTA 4 either. The time for what? I just like saying that. Pulls out a cell phone. Psst, the organization is on us. Alpha Kangaroo. Okay, now the time has really come. For what? I have to use the bathroom. Get out of it. I was just going to, and what does that mean? It's a big bathroom. So, I have to be alone or I can't go. The pressure. You know, I kind of feel that though. I really dislike public bathrooms. I dislike public toilets. I don't know about you guys, but I hate it. Okay, what if someone else comes in? I'll think of something. I give him my practice frown and it looks kind of silly reflected in his glasses. He either doesn't notice or doesn't see. Anyway, so I get dressed up and run back to my room, feeling as though an eternity has passed since I woke up. That's a common feeling. There's a lot to not like about public bathrooms. Yeah. But you know, sometimes you really need it. And the number of public bathrooms has been steadily, not even steadily, explosively being decreasing. or implosively decreasing. That is time I will never get back. I'll get him for this somehow. But right now I have to get to class. I'm the first person in class today, although I think I'm a little too early. Then again, sitting alone here for 20 minutes sure beats having to suffer that time with Kenji. Do you have animated emote slots left? I think I do. Let me check. Yeah, I have 5 open animated slots. I also have a 5K bit slot and a 10K bit slot. What if I cook one up? Yeah, I'll use it if you do. 반디즘님 어서 오세요. Damn, free real spin. Let me know if you want art. I can commission my usual artist. If you just want to animate it. Or if you have ideas, let me know. Oh, real sarcastic and spin it. That's fine too. I black out for a second, waking up when my head hits the surface of my desk. Rubbing my forehead, I realize that this is as good as a reason as any to stay up for now and stop coming to class so early later. Eventually, I hear tapping noises outside the hallway and Lily's tall figure appears in the hallway. She's not in this class, so she must have some other business. Maybe she's looking for Hanako. Lily stops at the door looking hesitant as if she was a vampire who can't come in unless invited. I consider doing so because she looks rather lonesome standing there. She steps in on her own accord though, after straightening her skirt and shirt collar as if it was of importance to look prim when entering our classroom. Excuse me. She calls into the quiet classroom with a probing, delicate voice. I realize the silence might be unnerving her because of her blindness, so I break it. Good morning, Lily. My favorite girl! Isao? Good morning, I didn't hear you come in. You can adjust the live 2D now. Oh, that's true. Retreat. I wonder if she thinks it's suspicious. I didn't say anything to her before. It's likely if I were to tell too big a lie now, it would sink me. Well, I was already here just asleep until now. Oh, have you seen Hanako today by any chance? No, she seems to come in only just before the bells ring. Or after that. Do you want me to tell her something for you? No, it's fine, it's strange, but I think we're the only 2 people in school right now. I didn't hear anyone else on my way here. Is it Labor Day? I shouldn't have gotten up so early today, I guess. You're chastising yourself for doing something that other people should. Punctuality is a good thing. I think so, anyway. punctuality is very hard. Ahem. It's very busy morning today. The festival is coming up soon, and today is the deadline for event registration, budget reports, and any other official paperwork. It could be that everyone is trying to complete the necessary forms at the last minute. Maybe that's why it's so quiet today. Hi! Misha pops into the classroom with Shizune as if on cue, shouting with a loudness that makes Lily visibly flinch. Hi, Hit-chan! Oh my god, she's so loud. Hi. Looks like it's a class rep, hello! Lily smiles, probably amused by Misha's or Shizune's use of the word look. Good morning. Of course, you're not the representative of this class, right? I'm not. Lily seems a little more guarded in her answer to Shizune than she was with me the other day. I guess they really don't get along at all. Then I realize that Lily might actually not know Shizune is present, and she's trying to detect whether or not she is, to know who she is talking to. For all she knows, she's talking to Misha. But knowing that she and Shizune are practically inseparable, she might expect Shizune, being the other one that actually talks. Damn, how complicated. I decide to help Lily out for my own peace of mind up more than anything else. You're here early, Shizune. You were here earlier than us. Misha pops out her cheeks angrily. Why's she getting angry? Does she feel emotions on Shizune's behalf too? It's not that weird though, that Shizune didn't like my little comment. It's true, I was here earlier than them. So me saying something like that could definitely be misinterpreted as anything. Especially to Shizune, who doesn't have the benefit of hearing tone to gauge the intent. Before I can start weighing whether or not I should apologize, Shizune has already moved on. Class rep! It's a good thing you're here. We have to talk. A festival's coming up in 3 days, right? Even other classes have already handed in their project budget reports for their events. Even the first years, except you. Wah ha ha! There's still time to hand it in, isn't there? Today, the deadline is today. You're certainly taking your time, aren't you? If I had it my way, I'd have had all the necessary paperwork days ago, but someone had to say the deadline. Please extend it. Yes, that was me. Planning something on this scale is not a small task, and a week is too small a time frame to expect the whole class to work out such a complex issue completely. Do you want to know what's harder than distributing the funds for one class event? Handling the same matter for every class in the school and then some. The one who does that is me. Misha puts her hands on her hips and stands up straight. Wow, she's really getting into the role. Lily doesn't look like she's very amused though. Hey, Shizune, aren't you being too hard on her? There's still a whole day left. Please, Hisao, alright. It's alright. Lily seems happy I'm taking her side, but a bit conflicted that I might not think she can take care of herself. If this is about the budget, then I'm disappointed you think I have forgotten about it. I understand how important it is. Then, can I have it, please? She might not have it on her at this exact second. We really are taking Lily's side, though. Best girl. It's not here right now. I asked the two students to take care of it for me. Students from my class. She emphasized the last sentence, much to my surprise. She knows about Susan and Misha's effort to rope me into the student council. I guess word must have gotten around. So now she's using me as ammo against Shizune. This just gets better and better. It is your responsibility. A budget report isn't something you should just be delegating away. As class rep, it's your job to be on top of things. This kind of disregard for proper procedure is really just terrible. They completed it, being capable of doing so, but the students have been sick recently, so they could not come to school and give it back to me. If you want, I will apologize on their behalf for getting sick. Okay. Although Misha misses Lily's little jab entirely, Shizune doesn't, and she seems torn between being offended by Lily's daring and jumping for joy at the prospect of a challenge. Lily, don't they live at the school? That's a 5-minute walk, you know. What could they possibly have that prevents them from taking 5 minutes out of their busy lives to drop off something that will affect the enjoyment of their entire class? Lily opens her mouth to say something, but Shizune closes the gap between them and starts signing furiously, waving her hands around like an orchestra conductor. Misha tries her best to convey the same passion, but can't seem to lose her normal cheerful tone. The result is interesting and somewhat surreal. And what's with that attitude? I said it's not something you should be delegating away. Are you the class rep or are you the class rep or aren't you? Tell me the name of those two students. They should have your job if you can't even handle something this simple yourself. One form isn't the full extent of what I'm supposed to take care of. Lily's tone is growing slightly impatient, but she is doing a good job of not letting Shizune see how unsettled she is becoming. She's playing her cards close to her chest. Shizune, on the other hand, wraps her fingers cheerfully along the edge of her glasses, knowing Lily can neither hear nor see how excited she is. Of course, you do so much, class rep. It must be so difficult being you. Lily tightens her lips at Misha's words, clearly understanding the intent behind them, even though Misha delivers them without even a hint of sarcasm which they were meant to have. Shizune and Lily don't like each other, that much is clear. But this seems a little much. It seems like Lily's had enough and is ready to push back. I was actually just discussing the budget report before you came by. You must be very talented to have finished all your student council duties so quickly that you can track me down to make sure that I don't forget my own. Are you accusing me of slacking off? It seems like you are confusing me with yourself. I don't think so. That would be a very difficult thing to do, comparing myself to you. You're right, the difference between us is like heaven and hell. And it's not hard to guess which one you might represent. I wonder if this is Emmy's artist who did this cutscene. Why? Oh no. Block what? The air between them ripples with the heat of their enmity. Oh my god. I think I might actually be dyslexic. For my entire life, I thought it was enmity, but it's in fact enmity. I just had to check that the game didn't have a typo. Happens, I guess. Enmity. Well, not really. They can't disguise it anymore, though. Even Misha looks like she's beginning to understand the real nature of this conversation. John, don't slack off either. What are you talking about? Aren't you taking part in the festival, Hitjang? You are, aren't you? Then hope you're not hope you're going to do a lot more to make sure it goes smoothly than this person. I don't understand why Shizune is suddenly getting mad at me. Alright friends, what do? What do? While you guys choose, I'm gonna go get some drink. Cause I'm thirsty. 마실 것 좀 가져오겠습니다. I'm back. More cursed than slapping real sarcastic on a rotating sphere. Thank you. I see that no one has voted yet, so I'm just gonna choose on my whim then. I don't want to take a side right now. Why am I being dragged into this? I've done more than enough, I think. If you're angry with Lily, that has nothing to do with me. Oh, you didn't have to add that. This is why you have zero charisma, dude. You can stay out of this without mentioning the last part. No, we just lost. We just lost points with Lily. Now, wait a second. Are you implying that the president is more right in scolding me than yourself? Ah, damn, I think I could have worded that better. No, don't know about that, but I mean, it's over. We're gonna hit the bad end at this rate. What are you saying, Hit-chan? It's just that I hardly think it's fair you can say that seeing that I've helped you guys. The mood has changed. This is like a showdown between two gunfighters now. Well, it was like that before too, but this time Shizune's focus is on me. And so is Lily. Though she keeps quiet, I'm afraid I advertently pissed her off. Riel, you simply need to simp harder. Don your armor. Yeah, it was my. I was thinking if I take Lily's side there, it's gonna look like I'm just a simp or Lily Orbiter, but no, no, now it's even worse. Are you saying I'm wrong? What a dangerous situation. You mean you aren't? I'm not a simp. I want a healthy relationship between Lily, Emmy, and myself. Hanako can join if she wants to. What a dangerous situation. A healthy relationship, even. It's too early to argue with you. Yes, I think it's unfair of you to get on my case. Hitchan, you want too much, but you have a point. Okay, okay, you're not lazy, Hitchan. Wahaha! Shizune pushes her glasses up with her thumb, almost approvingly. That's good. If you're not useless, you shouldn't let anyone say you are. But the next time I say it, it'll really be because you are disappointing me. Like Miss Class Rap here. So don't let this go to your head. Lily takes a jab silently, a venomous visage frozen on her face. Yeah, man, we really ruined it. It's an apple. Class rep, Shitan says don't forget the report, please. Yeah, he's out munching on popcorn. I won't. Will that be all? Yup. Then good day to you all. Her voice would cut the air of the classroom into half if it was more tangible. Lily leaves the room, understandably in a bad mood, but still managing to be poised and calm as usual. Okay, now we are simping, but too late. It's too late. Should have done this earlier. Shizune, you really did go too far today. It's true, Shitchan, just a little. If I had been expecting Shizune to begrudgingly admit I have a point there as well, I think I was expecting too much. She doesn't respond. Wahaha, Shitchan thinks you should mind your own business. Shitchan, we have a few last minute things to take care of before class. We might be late, so can you please cover for us? Yeah. Perfect, yay. Okay, thanks, Shitchan. Well, time to finish my popcorn before the class starts. They walk outside even though there are only 10 minutes left before the bell will ring, signaling the start of class. You know, I used to think that apples were pretty mid fruit. But that is actually not true. Apples are great. Yeah, it really depends on the type. So all I've had before was Fuji. And Fujis are okay, but I think I just grew tired of them. Because that's all they have in Korea. But apples like Gala are pretty good. I found this really funny Apple review website today. AppleRankings.com. Let's take a little detour. That's the wrong window. There you go. Don't look at my tabs, okay? Anyway, the official Apple rankings. This list is 100% accurate. Let's go look at the Fuji. The Japanese pop star. Fuji, yet another demon spawn of the Red Delicious. Crossed was aroused Janet. This gravelly choking hazard, named after Fujisaki-shi in Japan, is a J-pop star of an Apple fit with a ravenous fan base that many Americans will find difficult to understand. Personally, it is beyond comprehension how the super hard medieval weapon masquerading as a fruit could become the most popular apple in Japan and a top 5 apple worldwide. Aside from a semi-sweet initial bite, this mushy, rough-skinned experiment gone awry is a baffling oddity, with a sword-like stem so sharp it will quite literally stab other apples in transit. Despite this, the Fuji fandom is real, uncompromising, and dedicated. A Fuji is not for everyone, but if it's for you, it just may be your favorite apple. Update. Still truly baffled how many feel this is their favorite apple. However, I have not had the chance to try a Fuji straight from Japan, where I hear they may be better. That being said, I have had better Fujis in my retesting. +3 taste, -1 juiciness, +2 cost availability. Total score adjusted from 48 to 56, from horse food to barely worth it. Red Delicious is okay. It's better if you skin it. I don't like the skin. It's too rubbery. Here, Red Delicious. Coffee grinds in a leather glove. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Believe it or not, the coffee grinds in a leather glove known as the Red Delicious apple was once a robust firebrand credited with reinventing the apple from a mere cider fruit into a full-fledged lunch-worthy side piece. It even won the Stark Brothers Apple Contest in 1894. Likely your great-grandma's favorite apple, this once flavorful Prometheus has been mass-produced into desolation. Nowadays, you can find this thick-skinned, flavorless, measly imposter unwashed in a dirty wicker basket on the floor of a convenience store. What a sad state of affairs. It's time to hang them up, old man. Your time has passed. Bonus point, +2 historical significance. 네, 사과 종류입니다. 마르그동님 리하. It does look nice. Riha. See, the Gala that I mentioned earlier, Gala is higher, but not very high. Gala Apple Review, the inoffensive mainstay. The Gala is a robust apple that can be and is grown all over the world, all year long. As a result, it has become wholly inoffensive mainstay that can be found in any supermarket, anytime, anywhere in the developed world. In fact, in 2018, Gala surpassed the gag-worthy Red Delicious as America's most popular apple. This does not mean that Gala is some kind of transcendent godsend. On the contrary, it is more akin to an uncool step-parent who eventually wins you over simply by consistently showing up. Red Delicious, please leave. We have a new father now. The gala is known by many names, depending on where it's grown. Anaglo, Galaxy, Regala, Tenroy, Mondial Gala, Royal Gala, Rainier Gala. This can lead to a wildly inconsistent freshness depending on the time of the year and where you are located. You must buy galas that are grown where it's currently autumn. The Royal Gala from New Zealand, Queen Elizabeth II's favorite apple. Hence Royal. Should be freshest in April to June. Meanwhile, the Rainier Gala from Washington State should be freshest from September to December. Take note of this, fellow munchers. For an off-season gala may be nothing more than 6 months old previously frozen grain sallow in a fruit jacket. Previous link incoming. Let me guess, this is real spin. Alright, putting this in... Where should I put it? Fan art? Alright, now give me a real spin fast where it spins like 3x the speed. And we will see which one's more popular and then leave that one. Not cursed enough. No, the image file size is too large. It has to be below 1 megabyte. I can't believe it. I guess try limiting the colors. The fast one is so cursed. I also need the slow one again at less than 1 megabyte. No, this one's also over a megabyte. Yeah, I bet. It's such a small limit though. For a GIF? Are you a GIF person or are you a GIF person? Depending on your answer, you may be sent to the correction center. I mean, back to school. Yeah. Riel's a jawed person. The former, yes. GIF is the correct answer. The creator can eat my dust. Yeah, the creator's just crazy. Clearly. I bet the creator says gigabyte. Gigabyte. Oh god, that's so cursed. J for jab? No. No. Bad. The creator is saying how the what? Preg? MP Reg? MP Reg? It's a new image file. Okay. Anyway, unfortunately I can't upload the image, the GIFs, because they're too big. So let's get back to the VN for now. Working on alt versions, thank you, thank you. Yeah, you should be able to get the file size down just by limiting the colors. Hanako doesn't come to the morning class at all, leaving her seat looking empty and lonely in the back of the classroom. I have to tell her that Lily was looking for her if I see her later. After the events of the morning, class is pretty boring in comparison. I turn the pages of my textbook lazily. We've been covering the same amount of pages each day, so reading ahead is more or less giving myself a preview of what tomorrow's lesson's about. The clock at the front of the room sounds unbearably loud. The teacher hasn't said anything in over 7 minutes. Instead of opting to cover the board in rows and rows of equations that I can directly from the book. A rhythmic clashing of chalk on blackboard seems to synchronize perfectly with the ticking of the clock. I start to copy down the equations just to pass the time, not noticing Misha's head poking over my shoulder until she's almost on top of me. What the heck, Misha, what are you doing? What are you doing? I try to strike a balance between being quiet enough to not draw attention to myself, but loud enough to draw hers. What are you doing, Hit-chan? Panic shoots through me as Misha starts talking at her normal volume. Oh, girl. And I sputter out a hasty reply, still keeping my voice down, despite the fact that she just blew any hope of being discreet I may have had. To check the Discord messages, there are 128 by 128 versions at 3 speeds. Okay, that should be good enough. I'll take the fastest and the slowest. Medium speed version is okay, TBH. You get your choice of 2. I like how you deleted the background. I could have just given you a new one. Alright, uploading to Twitch. Okay, Real Spin has been uploaded. And Real Spin Fast is also being uploaded. There. Okay, let's see. Real spin, real spin. Nice. Thank you for the emotes. Back to if Hisao gets caught by the teacher. Yeah, you have to refresh your page, like leave the page and come back, and you'll probably have it. Wait, we need a real spin, but the other way. Real spin C, W, and CCW. I do want a real spin 128 fast CCW. Not sure if I want the fast or the medium or the slow though. I wonder if you can just reorder the frames in Photoshop easily instead of manually doing it. Or you could do it in FFmpeg, I guess. Maybe. Anyway. I'm copying down that stuff. What are you doing? Why so loud? Really? But it's all in the book. That's why no one else is copying it down. I know, but why are you so loud? Why are you so quiet, Hitchin? It's hard to hear you. Oh my god. Misha! Look around to see if anyone else is noticing your conversation. It's pretty obvious that everyone else has, even the teacher. Check Discord PM. Oh boy, here's the other way. Lego. Oh, you might have given it to me as 256. The fast emote version doesn't even play at full speed in the mobile app Samsung S8 tablet. Oh, really? It's too high quality. Let me check it on my phone. Way too dank. Oh, phone's out of battery. I need to, or I don't need to, but I'm kind of wanting to get a new phone because I've been using this one since 2019. 지금 폰을 2019년부터 쓰고 있어가지고 새 폰을 사고 싶긴 한데 마음에 드는 게 없어. 싸고 마음에 드는 게. Nothing kind of affordable and good. Time to upgrade. Yeah, hopefully an upgrade. I want to stay below 500, but there's no good phones at that price range. Buy the Samsung Rare. So what? The Samsung Fold, Flip, Fold, Galaxy. $192. Let's see if this is small enough. Real spin CCW. And now I can do this. Shizune smiles coyly, and I start to wonder if Misha is doing this because she told her to. Oh no, I'm getting bullied by his class rep. Is it because of what happened earlier between her and Lily? This is what I get for trying to be reasonable, for trying to take the middle path. Shizune is too prideful, although by now I should have known to expect that kind of behavior from her. Are there tentacles in this game? No. Kongfuriha. Why are you doing this? Huh? Misha is totally oblivious to the awkward stare the teacher is giving both of us, while trying to balance her textbook on one finger. For a brief second it looks as if things could get ugly, but the teacher simply looks away as if it's not worth the trouble. Lovecraft's disease. Yabai. I guess this is a good thing, and I slump back in my seat in relief. The rest of the day passes uneventfully, and this time I'm able to appreciate that it does. When the bell rings, I'm not in a hurry, so I stay for a while reviewing what we've covered in class today. I prefer to leave last anyway, so I don't have to deal with the crowding in the hallways. Just like me, for real. I noticed Shizune and Misha are also have also stayed behind, talking to someone from another class. Shizune's signing is so fast that her hands make noises like swords cutting through the air. I'm trying to make noises with my hand. I don't know if you hear that. Misha is trying to desperately keep up, but it's clear she can barely manage to even understand her. I put my head down. Whatever they're discussing, it looks like serious business. Probably way over my head. Not just that, but Shizune also seems angry. Although it could just be her normal severity making it appear so. Why is she always angry? Shizune signs to the point where her wrists crackle. And Misha struggles to split it out in word form. Sometimes she trips over herself like she's dealing with tongue twisters. And then on top of that, she has to sign back anything the other girl says. Seems like a rough job. Misha looks tired, like she's about to faint. Luckily for her, the business is soon finished and the girls sit down on their seat.
Time to buy my own emote RILLSPIGCW.
Shawnee B! Thank you for the membership. Time to buy my own remote VL Spin CCW. Thank you for your continued membership. 23 months is. Woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Almost at 2 years. Thank you, thank you. Your continued support allows the National Elf Association to do many great things. Real heart spin. You know, I thought I was gonna get to romancing someone, but it's almost 12 and I haven't. Well, I guess I missed out on my amazing opportunity due to my low Riz stat. Well, I'm so tired. She's hanging her head limply on her desk, looking exhausted. Festival preparations must be tough for you. Indeed, the people in this school seem to be taking the festival very seriously. Whenever I see people idling around before and after classes, they're always talking about their plans for it. It's kind of neat to see everyone being so enthusiastic about it. I'm probably the only one who doesn't have something to do. Shizune starts signing at me, and Misha perks up, looking at her hands with slightly unfocused eyes. She signs with harsh, heavy, dramatic strokes. Misha translates her signing into speech for me. She does it so well, it's almost like Shizune is actually speaking, transmitting her thoughts directly through Misha. Well, we're in the student council, you know, we're pretty busy. Is that sarcasm? Huh? The tone of Shizune's actions make me think she is speaking with disdain. But Misha interprets it normally, replacing whatever intent may have been there with her own chipper twist on things. It's still disorienting. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. Misha is so oblivious, oh my god. Never mind. How could I forget, with you two trying to get me to join at least twice a day. Wah ha ha, but Hit-chan, someone could say the work is too much. Some could say the work is too much. It'd be nice if students were to show a little more support for their leadership. Some appreciation to the ones who are working so hard to make it all happen. Maybe, for example, a little help. That's asking too much, is it? Yeah, help will be appreciated. From students like you. I just want to go home and sleep. Rising, what's that? I just want to go home and play Vidya. Girls are talking to me. That's too much. If students would show their dedication and school spirit and offer some help, well, I don't exactly need it. But I wouldn't necessarily refuse it. So it would be nice if someone would. Oh, hello. I look over my shoulder and see Hanako peering timidly into the classroom, most of her body hidden behind the door. Hey, playing delinquent again? Hanako blushes hard at Misha's straightforward jab, even if it was only in jest. Shizune stares at her probingly, causing Hanako to look down and start backing away, to the point where only her fingers can be seen wrapped nervously around the edge of the door. Maybe she is showing her dislike of Hanako by association of her dislike of Lily. It appears so, and Hanako probably knows it as well. They seem to have momentarily forgotten about trying to get me to stay for the rest of the day. What is it, Hanako? Has Lily been here? Sorry, Sato's not here. She came by in the morning though. Hanako keeps looking uneasily at Shizune, who stares back at her with her usual studying gaze. What is she trying to do? Of course, Shizune isn't going to look away, and she's intimidating enough as it is, so I can only imagine how terrified Hanako would be. It's a little funny though, watching Hanako's reaction to Shizune's normal behavior. This is what happens when two people of two different extremes meet, it seems. Do you know where she is? If she has any sense in her head, she's in her classroom, working on their festival project. But who knows where that woman is loitering at? She might be slacking off somewhere, just like Hit-chan. Wah ha ha! Ow! Damn, what is it with Shizune and her need to point out stuff like this? She's not supposed to point it out. Hanako nods quickly and retreats with haste. What are we talking about? Oh yeah. What are we talking about? Oh yeah, we're really working hard to make the festival happen. And driving other people insane along the way. Well, good luck with that. I stand up to leave, making my exit before either of them manage to berate me anymore for slacking off. For wanting to go home and watch some anime, play some Vidya, and go to bed. The halls are somewhat quiet, as expected. Everyone must be in club meetings or at festival preparations, or both. Shizune's words about being a slacker echo in my head. I feel a bit guilty about not contributing, but I seem to lack the resolve to do something concrete about the matter. For the festival, it's too late anyway, already. Unless I count helping Shizune and Misha, which I naturally don't. And clubs, I don't know. Maybe I'm not a club type of person. Halfway through the way from the school building to the dorms, I spot a figure in front of the dorms. It's Rin. It looks like she's working on her mural today as well. I walk over to her, but she doesn't seem to notice me approaching. She's sitting on an upturned box, looking intently at the wall she is painting with a brush held between her toes. The mural has progressed considerably since yesterday, but it's still only half done as far as I can tell. More colors appeared and twisted human-like figures have spread increased in number. I have to say the style is quite eye-catching and very unique. Not that I would be knowledgeable about art by any measurable scale, but it's very nice looking nevertheless. I clear my throat to get her attention, but not to startle her so that her concentration won't break. Dwarf Fortress BGM. Haven't played it. Wait. She doesn't even turn to check who it is. I'll wait. "15 minutes later, I decide that her concentration is indeed unbroken, and also that I have waited long enough to warrant poking her gently on the shoulder to remind her of my presence. It's a fun game. Ah, what kind of game is it? Ren turns her head mechanically to my direction, ending up staring at my mid-level. Oh, it's his howl. She can't tell? I would feel a lot less uncomfortable if she would look at my face instead. An astute observation, hard at work, I see. The new conversation starts as if I hadn't been here for a quarter of an hour already, but it's not a concern. At least it starts. Looking good. It does. The layer of paint hiding the other layers of paint, mixing and shaping the human figures really create an impressive look, but Rin looks miffed. You shouldn't comment on other works in progress. 7 years of bad luck. 7th generation of bad luck. Sounds terrible. I guess I'll take it back then. Still looks good. I wonder if I get 14 years of bad luck for thinking that. Ren turns back to look at her painting and pokes it with a big toe. Could you mix some of this color? I'm running out of it. She looks down at a half-empty bowl with the remains of the same pinkish paint in it. I didn't really intend to stay and help her with this project though. I guess I didn't intend to do anything much. I look at Rin. She looks emptily back at me. Just this once. Okay, I'm gonna read until the end of this scene today, okay? 린이랑 이 씬이 끝날 때까지 여기까지만 읽을게요. Ren picks up another brush and branch. Mousekeeper, thank you for the 100 bits! 넹, 알겠습니다. 알겠습니다. 거기까지만 하겠습니다. Ren picks up another brush and drenches it in another tone of pale red. There are dozens of similar bowls all around her working area. From the looks of the scene, she could have been sitting there for hours. I wonder if she has. That would mean she'd have been skipping school though, which I, of course, wouldn't put beyond someone like Ren. Wait, choo-choo. Hi, Trey. I pour a little bit of white and red into a bowl, trying to match the color with the one already on the wall. I can't seem to get it right. It's really inconvenient of her not to mix enough in the first place. Getting it to the exact same tone will be impossible. The wheels on the real train go... Real spin, real spin, real spin, real spin, real spin. Getting it to the exactly same tone will be impossible, but at least I can try to get as close as I can. Whoa, those are some slow spins. Speaking of hard work, isn't that huge workload for you? It's such a big painting and all. I'm not old and bitter enough yet to think like that. I guess you aren't. You guessed right. Legs hurt though. They feel like slugs. Slugs made of sea slugs. Because of the position? Yeah, I like doing it in a horizontal position more. If you know what I'm talking about. But it can't be helped. Can't ask the wall to lay down. Saying that, she stretches herself a little, bending her legs and back far more than a human should flex. It's astonishing how effortlessly she manages her body around. Horizontal position, she just means painting with her leg while lying down. Don't try to spin it. Furiously writing notes. Continue. There's a small flinch in her otherwise blank expression, a hint of pain maybe, as she stretches out her calves. Rin must have stamina and dexterity far above a normal person to be able to live like she does, but she's wearing out working on this. Why push yourself so much? Take a break or something at least. Continue tomorrow if it's bad. This gives her a pause. A long one too, feeling like a mental yawn. I don't think so, Hisao. I'm not pushing myself. Sure looks like you are. No, it's not about pushing or pulling or anything related to that kind of thing. There's this boy. A boy? Yeah. Where? At the art club. And... he's blind. Oh, how can you paint if you're blind? No idea. So, why is he there? That's the point, he's there. She really should speak more than one word at a time to make this feel more like a discussion and less like an interrogation. My hair keeps going in my eyes. Can't really do anything that you'd call art, right? But he comes there anyway and paints. Oh, this is Rin speaking. Why? I don't know why. I don't know, that's why I asked. So? He doesn't paint often, but I think his paintings are very interesting. I'm sure they are. I once tried that, painting with eyes closed. Wasn't too interesting, and cleaning up the floor took ages. Didn't try again. But he is becoming better at sculpting. I see. Maybe she was trying to make a point with this. Maybe she forgot she had one. Seems like the art club is full of interesting people. Not really. Pretty blunt statement, and she totally missed the sarcasm. No. Just like I said, they're not very interesting. I usually don't have much interest in people who are not interesting. Oh, this conversation is long. 너무 길어. Maybe you have. Maybe. But that boy is interesting. Maybe I'm like that boy, or maybe you are. Maybe everyone is. Doing things you can't do just because you can. That's pretty deep, I think, and I tell that to her. Bro, your car's mustache. You're a deep one. Nah, I'm really shallow and thoughtless person. People say that to me all the time. Deep one. Yeah, bro's rizzing is not going well. She's an alien. Did you know that I can only think of 4 things at the same time? No, but I now know I do. But now I do. Right now I'm thinking of the second floor girls' toilet ice cream flavored ice cream. Oh, these are separate things. Oh goodness. I missed a comma. Right now I'm thinking of the second floor girls' toilet, ice cream flavored ice cream, a middle toe, and a haircut. Way ahead of the trend. Oh god, I was craving a melona earlier today. Is that what Riel's into? Yes, mellow now. I tried to tolerate lactose and my body went, nah. I'm like 30% lactose intolerant. 70% tolerant? I don't know. It's mostly okay for me, unless I have like a ton of it. Anyway, let's try to finish the scene. I'm going to need a haircut. She shakes her head around vigorously, letting her short and messy hair ruffle wildly around. I can see that doing it is something she likes to do. Probably not good for her brain in the brain cage. We fall silent as Rin treads around absent-mindedly. Poking some brushes around, the thought about the art club sticks in my head for a while longer. Would ruffle hair out of 10. And yeah, sleepy Riel. I'm feeling like I'm treading on very unknown territory with art. The way these meetings with Rin go, it's as though I'm starting a smoking habit or something. I should probably stop talking with her. It's not like I dislike her, despite the confusion her being herself causes, and I don't dislike art either. I've even drawn for fun sometimes, I just don't have a real creative drive or any technical skill. So usually if I were to draw something, I get white paper syndrome and just freeze completely. Hey, that me. That or I manage to draw something disfigured and promptly get frustrated at my inability to put the picture in my head down on the paper, then call it quits without really even trying to make an effort. He's has skill issues. No! Rin clearly doesn't have this problem. She frustrates me in another way. Being with her is like looking into a mirror that doesn't reflect anything. It makes one question the sanity of the act. Misa's heart issues. Yabe. Makes one question the sanity of the act. Ren sits down on her box, swinging from side to side, apparently comfortable with the uncomfortable silence. Ren sits on her box. She's staring at me again, or maybe over my shoulder. 아, 너무 긴데. I need better pacing. 처장. Alright, I'm saving and leaving. And not falling asleep. 오늘은 여기까지만 하겠습니다. For 14. No, 14's not happening until tomorrow. I might start 14 earlier. Because it's gonna be a long one. Thank you everyone for coming to the stream. 다들 놀러와주셔서 감사합니다. 내일 팝팝 방송에서 뵙도록 하겠고요. 어쩌면 좀 더 일찍 시작할 수도 있으니까 트위터 잘 봐주세요. So keep an eye open on Twitter for Twitter updates. Maybe not 14, but CS2. No, it's not happening either. No. Oh yeah, I got an invitation for Deadlock from a streamer friend. So I might try that next week. 그 데들락 인비테이션을 받아가지고 울프님이 보내줘가지고 할 수도 있습니다, 다음 주에. Yeah, that might happen next week. Alright, I'm kind of tired, so I don't think I'll stay for a raid. So no raid today. 오늘 레이드는 없습니다. 자, 그러면은 방송하도록 하겠고요. 여러분, 리바입니다. 리바. Bye guys. Ranasiva. Maskivariva. Some good rest. Thank you. 마라그동님 리바. 머널스티 리바. 만타 리바. 샤니비 리바. 아비솔 알파 리바. That's an alpha riba. Dream of real spin. Riba spin. Alright, guys. Bye. We stay real Riha here. No. Bye.